Hey everyone, it's Sean A. Russell, and welcome to the Vegans Explore podcast. Today we're talking about something that affects every one of us. How the food we eat shapes the planet, and how choosing plants over animals can change the world for the better. We often think about pollution coming from cars, planes, and factories, but here's what most people don't realize. Raising animals for food produces more greenhouse gas emissions than the entire transportation sector combined. That includes every car, plane, truck, and ship. Cows, sheep, and other livestock release methane as they digest food, and methane traps heat in our atmosphere about 25 times more powerfully than carbon dioxide. Then there's deforestation. Forests that once absorbed carbon and supported biodiversity are cleared to grow animal feed and make room for grazing. When those trees are gone, the carbon they stored is released, accelerating climate change. But it doesn't stop there. The waste from factory farms is another major issue. In the United States alone, livestock produces billions of tons of manure each year, and much of it ends up in open lagoons are sprayed onto nearby fields. These waste sites can leak into waterways, polluting rivers and groundwater with harmful bacteria like E. coli and chemicals like ammonia and nitrates. Communities living near these farms, often low income and minority populations, are exposed to foul air, contaminated water, and increased rates of asthma and other respiratory illnesses. Workers on these farms also face dangerous conditions with constant exposure to toxic gases like hydrogen sulfide. It's a human rights issue as much as it's an environmental one. Dr. Sailesh Rao from the Climate Healers has spent years showing how animal agriculture drives not just emissions, but also deforestation, water scarcity, and social harm. His work reminds us that shifting away from animal products isn't simply about personal choice. It's about compassion, justice, and survival. And now, science is backing that up. A study in Frontiers in Nutrition compared 4 diets: omnivorous, pesco-vegetarian, ovo-lacto-vegetarian, and vegan, each providing the same 2,000 calories a day. The vegan diet produced 46% fewer carbon emissions, used 33% less land, and 7% less water than the meat-based diet. It was also linked to over 55% lower disease incidence. That means better health, less pollution, and more land that can be rewilded to heal the earth. Now, if you're still eating animal products, the truth is it's not harmless. But what matters most is that you're open to growing and learning. Every step towards a more compassionate, plant-based life makes a difference. You don't need to figure it all out on your own. That's why we created the Pre-Vegans program, a community where you can find mentorship, resources, and encouragement from people walking the same path. This journey is about progress, not perfection. The more we act with awareness and compassion, the faster we move towards a healthier planet for all beings, human and non-human alike. Thanks for listening to the Vegans Explore podcast. Visit prevegans.com to join our community and take your next step towards a compassionate lifestyle. And to listen to other episodes, be sure to visit vegansexplore.com/podcast to check it out. Let's make this shift together.